Imagine if Hades got punched into a simpler art style and an open world with a slower and still unforgiving combat system. Heretical is an early access class-based action roguelite which sees us fight through a radiant world with numerous enemies filled with countless loot items and interesting skills to give our heroes powerful upgrading options to face the tough bosses. So let's throw a coin into the slot machine, play the first 2 hours of Heretical and see if it is a real fun or a refund. With the choice of 3 heroes armed with up to 2 weapon sets and a few skills, we get to slash, bash or shoot at our opponents, which are out for blood, requiring us to dodge and block the incoming hits. With each beaten enemy, our character gets stronger for the current run, gaining levels and upgrades for the abilities, while numerous different gear pieces enhance their power even further. Once our hero bites the dust, they get to respawn in the sanctuary, filled with 3 unique NPCs, giving us missions, a store, and there's also a fountain, where we can use rare skill points for the talent tree, while, compared to other roguelikes, the map stays the same and even has its own form of progression. The mentioned skill points are mostly hidden and difficult to find in the surprisingly large world, while being guarded by the various enemy types. As mentioned, each hero can gain a handful of skills, passively activating on a cooldown or with certain actions like a specific number of hits or a quick dodge roll to throw down a trap.
It's a trap!
While these skills are unlocked through level ups during a run, each hero has a specific toolkit of their own, with a higher proficiency in specific gear pieces, a specific focus on the various stat points and a unique passive as well. This sees the ranger, for example, shooting multiple projectiles every couple of shots, while the elementalist sends out an ice nova after dealing enough elemental damage. The simple attack animation changes according to the equipped weapon, seeing us shoot fast projectiles with a wand and swing slowly with the two-handed axe. I, however, felt that a distance-focused playstyle was far easier and also more successful for me compared to the hand-to-hand combat style preferred by the warrior. Even though we have the freedom to equip every weapon to every character, the proficiency entices us to equip our characters accordingly. These items drop every now and then with numerous gear slots we can fill with boots, gloves, rings, amulets, chest pieces and more. Picking up a new item sees us choose between keeping the old one or replacing it with the new, destroying the unwanted item, pushing any form of inventory management out of the window. While each item can have a different rarity, seeing the stats on the piece having numerous different effects, the skills we obtain are fixed in their effect, seeing them only increase the power through leveling up. Every time our character levels up, we get to choose a new skill or upgrade an existing one, making us increasingly more powerful throughout the run, while a consistent form of progression can be found in the star talent tree. The limited amount of star points can be allocated towards a small yet impactful talent tree specific to each hero, with 3 paths enhancing the overall stats or even unlock unique passives. These points can be found hidden in the world, with most being locked behind gates, on top of buildings or even slightly out of eyeshot, seeing us willingly explore the world to find those highly demanded power upgrades. This, however, sees us face the real end boss of the game, namely the sometimes quirky movement of our characters. Regardless of that, Heretical feels vastly different compared to other roguelikes, since every unlocked door stays unlocked for the following runs, and we can even exit the game without losing any progress for the current run. It really feels like we're in 2024. This way, every new run is far less a complete restart, but rather a retracking of the already known path, while we furthermore can use the soft reset as a means to dampen our enemies' power. The further we progress throughout a run and the more enemies we kill, the stronger they become through the curse effect, enhancing their health and damage numbers, giving us a reason to skip whole enemy sections the next time we venture out from the start. This combination of roguelike restarts, consistent upgrades in the form of a talent tree, vast amount of items to loot and the pure exploration bliss we can experience gets perfectly complemented by the various elite and boss fights sprinkled throughout the world. This culminates in Heretical being an absolute real fun instead of a refund. Woo! Would you agree with my verdict? Let me know in the comments and don't forget to make your New Year's resolutions achievable.